Testing. Or should I do it like this? Hold on. Good morning, America. Wait. Hey guys, and welcome back to Gisell Talks. This is gonna be episode 17 for this podcast. Yes, we are in Chile, bro. We are in Chile. This is my freaking hotel. What a beautiful view. Like, oh my goodness, this is crazy, you guys. First podcast episode outside of my brother's room, which, oh my goodness, like, this feels so insane. But I just want to say, like, I miss you guys so. I miss just talking to you guys, bro. Like, and I will get into it when I like post my vlogs, but vlogging here has been so different. Again, I'm gonna save that for my vlogs, right? But I miss you guys so much. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas, an amazing New Year's. I hope you guys are like starting off the year on the right foot. If not, it's never too late, girl, because if I'm being completely honest with like the way that I'm eating and the way that I'm like I don't have time to work out here really. I'm gonna just let y'all know, like, my New Year's resolutions, like, actually not even let me correct myself. My New Year's, like, locked in go me is gonna start when I come back. Like, it has not started yet because I'm like just trying to enjoy my time here, but oh my freaking gosh, you guys, this was my very first time. Well, you guys already know I'm here for study abroad. This is my very first time flying alone without a family, which is like a really big thing because every single other time I've been with my brother or my sister and they've given me some sort of comfort, y'all. But let me just tell y'all, I literally checked into the freaking wrong airline. Like, what? You guys, it's been crazy. That plane ride, bro, I did not sleep for shit. Horrible. Like, I remember, like, I think like an hour before we landed, like, I finally found like a comfortable position and I was like, bruh, like, okay. Like, anyways, like, useless at this point, but hopefully when I get back, like, I do have sleep because 10 hours on a plane is like kind of crazy, and it's basically being at the airport for like, I want to say like basically like 12-13 hours, because you gotta, matter of fact 15, because you gotta like check in, you gotta TSA, you gotta get your luggage when you get out and whatever. Like, it's a lot. But anyways, y'all, that being said, that was crazy. And then we landed here, y'all, which you guys, this is I didn't expect this, but I'm gonna share this with you guys, okay? So pretty much when I landed here, like, mind you guys, like, I barely got any sleep. Like, I probably got like 3 hours max out of like that whole 10-hour plane ride, right? Which was really bad. And I remember we landed, we couldn't check into the hotel because our check-in time was at 3, and then when we were here at the hotel it was like, I want to say like 11 o'clock a.m. And so my professor was like, all right, like, let's go eat for breakfast, whatever, cool. So I felt so like shit about myself, y'all, because mind you guys, like, I feel disgusting because I'm like, bro, like, I basically haven't brushed my teeth or washed my face or showered since like yesterday, because I did all that in the morning, and here we are 24 hours without brushing your teeth. That's kind of nasty, y'all. Like, that's actually kind of nasty. And like, I just felt so like icky about myself. I was like, bro, like, I just need to like, and then like I didn't get enough sleep and I felt so uncomfortable, and I was like, all right, buddy, like, I genuinely just wanted to like shower and like hit the gym or something, because I wanted to get my body moving, because I was just sitting on an airplane for like 10 hours. And we had like a 2-hour bus ride from the airport to, I'm trying to make sure there's no one behind me. Anyways, from our airport to our hotel, which was like, again, like, I just felt like so uncomfortable, because normally, like, I'm always like active, moving or doing something productive, and I just was just sitting around. So I was like, okay. So, and mind you guys, I had my airport fit on, so I didn't even look like let's go to a restaurant. No, it was very much just like giving hoodie and black sweatpants. So I was like, all right. So we still ended up going to go eat. I had this bifu con actually chaufa. I forgot what I got. It was like, I forgot what it's called in Spanish, y'all, but it's basically steak and rice, and one of my friends gave me their sunny side up eggs. But anyways, it was really good. I tried to get like the healthiest thing because I was like, I feel like shit already. And low-key, y'all, at the airport, I got myself a freaking meal before the plane ride, and then I ate some of the airplane food on the plane ride, which is like, bro, that was like my mistake, y'all, because y'all already know, like, I'm very much like I'm careful with what I put into my body, and that day I was not careful at all. And like, it really it got to me, because I remember that night I had like 3 big ass pimples on my face, and I was like, yep, like I already know what the reason is for this. But anyways, so we like go to the restaurant, we eat that, and like, mind you guys, like, we're sitting at this restaurant for basically like 3 or 4 hours, because again, 11 to 3 o'clock, like, we got hella time. And you know, it was nice getting to know some of my classmates who are not my friends, but honestly, I just felt so like uncomfortable. And it's not that anybody made me feel uncomfortable, it was just the fact that like, we were literally just sitting down for like an extra 3 to 4 hours, and I was in my head, I was like, bro, like, I want to walk, like, I want to get out of the seat and I want to walk around, like, I want to move my body, I want to do something, bro, because at that point it had been like, what, like 12, then freaking like, because you still gotta sit while you're waiting for your plane to board once you've checked in and once you've gone to the gate. So basically I was sitting down for like, I want to say like close to like 20 hours of me just sitting, and I was like, bro, I haven't moved my body, I haven't brushed my teeth, like, I haven't done shit, and like, I felt so just bad. So yeah, and then thankfully eventually we got up like to go check into our hotel, which I filmed that for you guys, and that was like really exciting. And I was just like, fuck, like literally me and my friend Mosh were like, damn, like, it feels like we're playing house, like, this is actually insane, you guys. So I got excited again, and then I just remember like we went to the supermarket, all of us, to go grab groceries and necessities, because we needed a lot of stuff to like stock up our fridge and like our bathrooms or whatnot. So we did that, and when we were at the grocery store, you guys, I actually like, my heart started racing and like I started shaking, and basically I was like experiencing anxiety in that moment. I don't know if I would consider it an anxiety attack. Just know, like, I was experiencing like heavy anxiety, like to the point where I started crying. I don't think I cried at the grocery store, but once I got back to my hotel, like, and I was like in my room, like, I just started bawling my eyes out, which, because by the way, like, there's like 2 twin beds in my room, in my hotel, in my apartment complex. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, 2 twin beds in one room, 1 master, and then 2 other twin beds in another room, right? Mind you, it's 5 girls in my room. So, I mean, in my apartment complex, whatever you want to call it. So, I ended up getting the master because we did like a little raffle. Cool, whatever. So, I feel comfortable crying in my room alone, so I just started crying. I started bawling my eyes, and I was like, bro, this feels so weird. Like, why am I not enjoying this? Like, this is such a beautiful view. Like, I just started questioning a lot, and so I felt really overwhelmed. So I was like, you know what? Like, let me go talk to my professor. So I went to go talk to my professor, and we both literally came up to this roof and like stood right there, and we were like at the edge, and I just remember like I was just crying, and I didn't get a word out until like 5 minutes into crying, because it was just a lot, you guys. It really was a lot. This is not exactly what I said, but I'm gonna try to remember what I said to the best that I can, you guys. Okay, so pretty much I just remember telling her like, this feels so weird, like having to do nothing and like relaxing, like me just like, because like I saw everybody else around me was like doing fine, just like sitting there and like, you know, basically just relaxing. When I say doing nothing, I mean relaxing. There's no shade to anybody, like this is generally just something that I personally have a really hard time doing. And I was just telling her, like, I just feel so uncomfortable. And I was like, this feels so weird, just like sitting here and like having this like amazing view and not having much responsibility. And I just feel like I don't belong here. And then I started crying to her about the fact that, like, I feel like my parents, coming from immigrant parents, you guys, like, and being a first generation here in the U.S., you guys, like, I mean, not here, but like over there. Anyways, y'all get what I mean. So basically, I was just telling her, like, I feel like growing up with immigrant parents and seeing how hard they have had to work literally their entire lives and never seeing them relax a day in their lives. Well, I feel like in the more recent years, I've like seen my mom like start to relax, and like she'll actually like wind down and like put her pajamas on and like watch like a cute little movie, or she'll like read a book. Like, I love that for her, right? But that's happened in the most recent years. Like, I want to say like past 2 years I've started seeing that. But like for the majority of my life, I've never, like, it was really rare when I would see my parents just sit down and like chill, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like just like genuinely relax. So I was just like, I feel like I don't know how to relax. Like, I was just like, again, going back to the whole going back to my parents, right? With the fact that I've never seen them relax, right? I was just like, first of all, A, I don't know how to relax, and B, I don't feel worthy of being, how to explain this to you guys? Like, basically, I was just telling her, like, I've seen how hard my immigrant parents have had to work, and they never got to see a view like this. They never got to stay in a hotel like the one I'm staying in. They never got to like wake up and like see this amazing view of the ocean, right? They never got to just be on a study abroad experience, have friends, and like live with friends for like do you guys get what I mean? Like, I hope I'm like explaining it right, but I just felt so guilty, because in my head I was like, I don't feel like I've like worked as hard as my parents for what I have right now, which my professor was explaining to me, like, it's not true. Like just because like I feel like our hard works, like my hard work and my parents' hard work has been two completely different types of hard work, because at the end of the day, I feel like for them, it's very much been like physical labor, like go, like they've had to work their entire lives. Like, when I say their entire lives, like my parents did not have a childhood. Like, my mom, she would always tell me how back in Mexico, when her friends after school wanted to like hang out and this and that, like she was the oldest, so she felt this responsibility and was like, no, like I'm not gonna play with you guys. Not because she didn't like them, not because she didn't want to play with them, but she felt guilty, and she was like, I need to go help my mom back at home with like the cooking. I need to go help my mom back at home with the business. So she would go after school to the businesses, to her mom, and help her out with getting money. Like, that was like her thing. Like, I remember her telling me that my grandma used to have like this like brick business, and so after school, straight to making bricks, boom, out in the heat. Like, that was like, that's what I grew up with, you guys. I grew up with two very just like go parents. And so seeing that I was here, like, I felt so overwhelmed, because I was like, wait, like I have to stay here now for like another 3 weeks. Like, that's kind of crazy, you guys. And again, I felt like I didn't deserve it. I felt like I wasn't worthy of this, because I was like, I am not used to this. Like, I am literally the first in my whole entire freaking generation of both my mom and my dad's side to like experience something like this, to travel abroad outside of Mexico, bro. Like, that is such a big deal, bro. Like, I don't think I could emphasize that enough, y'all. Like, I am literally the first one, and like, it felt so uncomfortable. Because I was just like, no, like, my parents are more deserving of this. Like, they deserve to, like, I feel like they deserve to belong here. They deserve to like be enjoying what I'm enjoying, you know? And so my professor was just sharing me a little bit about her story, and she was telling me how she also felt the same way, you know? She like she also comes from immigrant parents, and y'all already know, like, growing up with immigrant parents, like, you grow up with that guilt. You grow up with, like, not feeling like you are deserving of the things that you are getting, because you've seen how hard your immigrant parents have worked, literally their entire lives, you know. And then I feel like at some point, it's just her sharing her story, like, motivated me more, and I was just like, no, like, I'm gonna do this YouTube shit. I'm gonna freaking make money off of my freaking content. Like, I'm gonna do this. And I feel like it sort of motivated me to, like, really continue with that path and with that dream, because I'm like, I know, like, bro, I know I'm gonna fucking make it. I know I'm gonna make bank off this. Like, okay, I'm not trying to sound like money hungry, but, like, okay, let's hear me out, right? Like, I know I'm gonna push myself and work so freaking hard to earn as much money as I can, so that I can literally give my parents that liberty to, like, be able to take them on vacations like this, and, like, for them to just enjoy this view, like, for them to just enjoy it, you know. Because I'm just like, bro, like, my parents have worked so hard their entire lives, and honestly, I just love my professor for, like, hearing me out, bro, because truly she was, I was genuinely, like, I was going between talking and then crying and then talking and then crying, and, like, it was a lot of that. So pretty much, and then she gave me some tips, and she was just telling me, like, okay, like, you feel, well, I was telling her, like, I just feel so weird being outside of my routine. I feel so weird not going to the gym. I feel so weird not eating what I'm usually, like, scheduled to eat every single day, basically. Like, I felt so uncomfortable, you know. She was just telling me, like, okay, like, if you really want, you can, like, go hit the gym at the school, you know what I mean? Like, we have access to that, and if you really want to, like, you can meal prep your food here. Like, it's not, like, impossible, you know. And I was like, her telling me this stuff, I was like, you know what, you're right. I just think it was just, like, that initial, like, overwhelmingness of everything and stuff like that. And then also too, she was telling me how, like, it's understandable that you don't know how to relax, because it's not even coming from immigrant parents, but also too, just, like, growing up in New York, you guys, everything is so hustle. Everything is so go. Like, bro, that is literally the epitome of capitalism, bro. Like, I fell for that, right? Like, that is crazy, you guys, you know. And she was just telling me, like, yeah, it's understandable. Like, us New Yorkers, like, bro, like, we are always moving, like, we are always doing something, like, you know. And having to just, like, sit down at that restaurant, like, literally be there for, like, 3 to 4 hours straight, and, like, relaxing, which to me is doing nothing, right? And again, I feel like I have to sort of switch that connotation in my head. Like, just because you're relaxing doesn't mean you're doing nothing. Like, you're actually doing something for yourself, but you've been, like, programmed to think that that's doing nothing. And I was like, damn, like, okay, fuck, like, you know, like, you know. So pretty much, I gave her, like, a fat ass hug, and then I went downstairs to, like, I forgot what I did, but eventually I called my mom, because I still felt like crying. So I remember being on the FaceTime with her, and I was just like, because I feel like you could tell that I was crying, like, already. And I was just, like, on the FaceTime, I was telling her, like, hey, ma, like, I'm gonna tell you something, but, like, I'm okay. Like, I kept saying that, like, 10 times, bro. I was like, I'm gonna tell you something, but, like, I'm okay. Like, I promise you I'm okay. Like, I just want to, like, share this with you, you know, because I didn't want her to, like, she's, like, all the way back in the U.S. and I'm, like, here in Chile, and I didn't want her to think, like, damn, like, why is my daughter crying? Like, should I be concerned? And I was like, I promise you I'm okay. I just need to tell you something. And so I started telling her that basically what my professor helped me, like, dissect about myself, and it was basically the fact that, like, I just don't know how to relax. Like, I was just like, I don't know how to relax. This feels super overwhelming. All of this is just, like, it just, like, hit me, and I was like, damn, like, you know, like, it was just a very overwhelming feeling. And then I was telling her the whole thing about, like, how, like, I feel like you and bro, I remember crying so hard, bro. I was like, I know how hard you and dad have worked your whole lives, and you guys never got to experience something like this. And here I am feeling like I didn't work as hard as you guys, and I have this. I get to experience this, you know, which, like, at the end of the day, like, my professor helped me understand, like, our parents, like, wanted this for us. You know what I mean? Our parents literally migrated from where they were at to the US so that we, as their kids, would have, like, that opportunity to be able to do whatever we wanted. You know what I mean? Like, that is the whole reason why they wanted to do. That's the only reason. That's the whole reason why they migrated here. You know, that's the, well, not here in the U.S., but anyways, whatever. Like, y'all know what I mean. You know, like, they wanted us to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Like, that was their whole purpose. Like, their purpose. They didn't want to see us struggling. Like, us being able to travel abroad and, like, do all of this stuff is, like, such a win. As much as it's a win for us, it's also a win for our parents, because, like, they did that, bro. Like, they did that. Like, they raised, like, these kids. They raised us to be such hard workers so that we could get to one day enjoy something like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, and also too, I want to make, like, a quick little distinction. When I say that I don't work as hard as my parents, like, I mean that in, like, again, if you guys have immigrant parents, I'm sure you guys, like, 1000% understand what I'm talking about. But I feel like, for me, growing up, my parents were, like, always working, like, literally always working. And I feel like, how would I explain this, y'all? I'm trying to explain this in, like, the best way possible. Hold up. Wait, give me 1 second. For me, it's like, I know I work hard. I know I do a lot, you know? But I feel like for them, it's more of, like, that physical labor. Well, for me, it's more of, like, that, like, mental, like, load. Does that make sense? Because I feel like studying is also working. Having a job is also working. Training your body is also working, right? But it's in a different way, because it's like, those are things that I want to do. Those are things that I want to do, where it's like, my parents didn't really have a choice in what they wanted to work in growing up. Like, they were forced to, let me get a job. What's gonna make the most money? Boom, let me take it, let me do it. For me, it's like, I got to choose the career path that I wanted to go to in college when I was taking my classes. For me, I got to choose, I got to have the option of, okay, I want to train my body, I want to work out my body physically, let me work out. Like, that was something that I wanted to do, you know? For me, having a job and, like, back then, like, working as an after school group leader, like, that was something that I wanted to do, and I got the freedom to choose that job for myself to work in it. For my parents, they didn't have that choice. Like, yeah, they could have, like, been like, I'd rather, you know, do this job than this job, but at the end of the day, it was still, like, physical labor. And at the end of the day, like, my parents still have bigger goals, and they've been having bigger goals since they were so little. Like, y'all, guess whose camera died? Anyways, I'm gonna still be talking because I still want to talk, like, the flip. Anyways, you guys are literally at the edge of the cliff. I feel like my parents, like, didn't really have the option to, like, choose what they were gonna do for the rest of their lives. Like, I know my parents, like, for example, my mom, she told me that growing up, she wanted to go to nursing school because she wanted to become a nurse, which, like, I guess so fitting for her, because if y'all know my mom is literally, like, the sweetest human being you will ever meet in your entire life, bro. I swear, like, she is the nicest soul ever. Like, she will give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, she is such a sweetheart, bro. Like, I hope y'all get to meet her one day, because, bro, she is so kind. And I feel like my dad, wait, oh yeah, I was like, wait, I was like, if I describe my parents, fuck no. I was meant to say, I know my dad, he's always wanted to open up his own business. Like, he is expressed to me how much he's, like, tired of just, like, working for other people, like, constantly, which, like, makes complete sense, because, you know, I'm sure, like, you'd want to be your own boss. Like, you wouldn't want to be bossed around, you know what I mean? And then it's like, here's me being able to choose what I want to do for the rest of my life. I have that luxury, I have that privilege of being able to decide, like, yeah, this is what I want to get into. Or now it's like, actually, maybe I don't want to go to school anymore, but I want to do another thing. What did I do on Sunday? Oh, actually, we went me and some of my friends went out to go to like this Peruvian restaurant. It was so bomb, you guys, bro. The jugo con leche. Oh my goodness, that is like my staple, bro. Like every single restaurant I asked for that, but I'm pretty sure it's like a Peruvian thing. I don't think it's a Chilean thing. But there's like different Peruvian restaurants here because of like, people have immigrated here from different places, and so you will see. I remember seeing like an Argentinian restaurant too. So, anyways, there's so much diversity here, but that is that, you guys. That is that. Just know I'm doing a lot better. I'm like actually enjoying this. It's currently actually we wrapped up week 1. It's like I'm filming this on a Monday. No, I'm a lie. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, y'all. But we have about a little less than 2 weeks left here. I'm really trying to just enjoy everything. Till this day, I only gone to the gym 2 times, bro. Like, and I've sort of had a hard time like navigating that, because in my head I'm just like, wait, but like I really want to move my body. I really want to like work out and like get a good workout in. But it's so weird because I just like nobody here is like has like that gym rat mentality like I do, bro. Like nobody, which sounds so cringy, like no, but like I'm being for real, nobody has like that, like, yeah, like I need to hit the gym, like da 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 da, and like I feel like it's low-key like unmotivating me to like not hit the gym, which like, I mean, honestly, it's not even that for real. I think it's just the fact that like when I'm at the gym, like all of my other like friends are like doing something else, and like I feel like I low-key get FOMO because I'm like, wait, like I want to be a part of that too, like, you know what I mean? So it's just been hard navigating that, you guys. It's been really hard. And then also too, you guys, like after class a lot, like literally like almost the whole week last week, my professor like took us out to eat, and like, bro, eating with like 13 other classmates, bro, like we're in that restaurant for like a good 3-4 hours, and we don't leave until like a good 3-4 hours later. So like we won't get back home until like 6 p.m. and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? And my college, like the gym that we have access to, is like pretty far from here. Like it's like a whole Uber ride there. It's a lot, you guys. And then after that, my friends want to be doing something, and I'm like, well, like, it's been hard navigating that. But overall, I'm not trying to like pressure myself too much. If anything, this week, now that's week 2, I'm really trying to focus on what I put into my body, because I'm like, okay, like if I'm like training less, like let me be more on top of what I'm putting into my body, because yeah, I could be eating more like shit, but like I'm also like training a lot less, which is like gonna have a bigger impact on my body compared to if I ate a lot cleaner right now, but I was training less. Like, do y'all see? I hope like the math is mathing. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. By the way, y'all, by the way, thank you guys so much. I think I have like 123 or 132 subscribers right now. Like, yo, I love y'all so much. By the way, I don't know why I keep saying by the way. Anyways, I made a post on here on YouTube. Please please vote on that post, on that poll, whatever. I think you like go to like the community page on my page, and then like there's a poll there. Please go vote on it. It's for the giveaway that I want to do when I get back. So most likely the next podcast episode, I know I keep saying the next one, but I'm being for real now, because like I actually did the poll. But please vote on it to let me know how many winners you guys want me to have, so that I know, like, I know what to tell y'all next week, okay? So please let me know. Vote on that. And yeah, and just for like a little sneak peek for next week's podcast episode, y'all, I went to the club for the first time here in Chile, and let's just say things went down and down, girl. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you guys girl, if I could tell you one thing right now, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. You are on your own team, you are on your own side, you're trying to make yourself win, so why would you like be a hater towards yourself? Like, no, be that cheerleader, bro. Like, be that cheerleader. Anyways, you guys, Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.